it is very clear that no action can come in our life without a center. No, so we always have a center from where we are acting in daily life. No, it is just about what is that center. And in this retreat, we are trying to come to the true existential center in in our life, no, in our being, no, so that we can live everything from there. No, is it difficult? Actually, not. Living daily life from I am is not actually difficult, but it may become difficult for us. And I just want to explore that, share that first, and explore with all of you that what are the possibilities. It is as simple as this. That do you remember that you are? Yeah, I remember I am. Meaning I am right now. Yeah, right now. Not like dependent on the spiritual journey for it. Not dependent on the spiritual growth for it. No. Spiritual growth and journey has been put aside because it is part of the mind. My existence is not part of the mind. No? Like confirming right this moment, am I or am I not? I am. No. Okay, so I am. So this I am is the center called I am, from where you can live daily life now. Now, without forgetting that I am, if you make choices, take decisions, plan the day, look at the work, it is going to be oriented more and more towards to the center of true center of who you are, no? And you will get that wisdom from here also, that more simplicity of looking at things, more neutral, less personal, less emotional, less attachment, more free look at things, and choices are made accordingly. No? Like as if you are more in favor of perfection now, as if you are more in favor of appropriateness now, balance now, not in favor of whether I get it or somebody else gets it, whether I get the credit or somebody else gets the credit. You know what I mean? Like you are more in the favor of perfection of the action now. Your action will become more and more complete and perfect from here, no? And that is the deepest contentment or highest joy of life, to have that complete action coming from the sense of existence. No? So in itself, it's a very simple thing. But what happens? What is that difficulty? No, the difficulty is that our egoic uh, way comes in, and we don't notice that it comes in. Meaning it has come in already. We don't notice that. This is the problem. Meaning we are like, okay, very nicely we decided, I'm going to office, or I'm going to some meeting, or I'm going to some work right now. Okay, and I know I have just checked I am, and that taste of my own existence is still on my tongue. No, so you are sure like, yeah, I'm connected to myself. No, and then some difficult situation comes. Talking to somebody, making some decision, then that old energy wakes up in us in a way, like gets activated in us, and that somehow, without we noticing, gets us into a state where we were living as a person, where the references, the reflexes, the actions, the responses are very different. Like now, nothing is neutral. Now everything is like take or give. Now everything is like I or you. It's not we anymore. No? And this is okay. But the thing is that we don't notice it. And we don't notice, and we believe that I am living from I am now. Then I am living from I am means my actions, the way I am thinking, has to be right. No? But it is not actually. And that is where the great angel comes in. That angel is called suffering. Suffering is an angel for those who want to come home, who want to remain connected to their truth of who they are. Suffering basically is an indication that you are not connected to your truth when living daily life. Because it is impossible to suffer in daily life if you remain connected to who you are. It does not mean that you would not struggle. It doesn't mean that you will not have confusions. But suffering in the being is not possible. Suffering in the body mind, that the struggle in the body mind is possible very much. But you will not suffer in the sense that you will lose the joy. That joy or sense of freedom will not be gone if we remain connected to who we are. Because sense of joy and sense of freedom is not connected to how life is. It is connected to our own existence. No, this is the region. So as long as we remain connected to our sense of existence, continue living it, we continue feeling the joy and sense of freedom, regardless of how difficult is the day. No, how is the daily life today? Do you see what I'm saying? And the daily life will also be reoriented in some way. Like lot of the things which are non-essential, we are unnecessarily making the moves in life, we will stop making them. As if we are inviting trouble continuously. But as a person it was okay. Because person is a state where we not only try to keep solving problems continuously, we try to keep creating problems also continuously. Because the person lives on suffering. No? When no suffering, no person. Like that. Meaning when there is no suffering, there is no false self. So the person or the false self needs suffering all the time. So unknowingly it keeps creating or turning things into problems also continuously. Unknowingly, of course. No? Like when there is no problem, then it sees that, oh my God, this is a problem. I don't have any problem now. No, like that. So whenever you feel in daily life that I am living as I am and suffering, like some suffering happening in me, deep suffering. Suffering means suffering in the depth of your being, like some kind of uneasiness. You are not relaxed, joyful, happy while doing the things. This is a sign. The angel has come to show you something, that you have got disconnected from your being. Again, take few seconds. Feel your existence. Connect to your being again. Because now if you move, you are moving from suffering. If you move from suffering, you are going to create a tree of suffering now in your life, which you will have to live later on. Because every action is like sowing a seed. Something will come out of it. No? And that you will have to cut. You will have to cut the crop also after that. No? If your seed is a crap, then you will have to cut the crap, not the crop. No? Please understand this. So that's the time to let go. Let go means let go of doing things in life, daily life right now, for a few seconds only, whenever possible. If it is very urgent, take like making that action, doing that thing, and then relaxing in our being for a few seconds. I can say that out of my own experience because I have meditated in the workplaces mostly in the last few years of my sadhana. There was no time, no place, no meditation places or anything ever. So always between the two meetings, between the two tasks, between the two things, always finding few seconds, few minutes. It is possible. It is very, very possible. So whenever you feel that fresh air is not there anymore, that excitement, that joy of my life is not there, stop for a few seconds, connect with your being again. We are living daily life normally to attain happiness. This is wrong relation with life. No, we live daily life to express the happiness that we have, the joy that we have. No, that is the right relation with the daily life. No, and now the daily life can be so much more bigger. We can make it as bigger as we want it to be, and yet it will be in control, not out of control. It will be in control of the being that we are, I am. No? And indirectly it will be in control of the very being of life. No? Because ultimately I am is nothing but the pure being of life only. No? Do you see what I'm saying? The right relation. This is the right relation with the daily life. And of course, the old habits will come. Some old friend will come and will speak to you in the old egoic language. And it may look so difficult to speak from the I am now, that time. Like you yourself will be in favor of give it up. Let's give it up for now. Because it feels so nice to connect in the old way. Everything is so nicely flowing. You know. But that's not really good. Having friendship is perfectly fine. But having a friendship from the ego is keeping the ego safe, no? And ego is not a thing. It is something that can grow out of thin air. Has grown out of thin air, by the way. So even if a little bit of seed of ego is kept inside us, it can make itself full-grown ego any moment.